2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the lights up. And let's go straight over to...
Good evening to you.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Lowry passes to Butler. Clock at 6. Unloads from 9. Lowry can't get it to go.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Collins. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Shakes him. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
The kick out to Young. And the rejection by Lowry. Young against Lowry. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And here's Young following Kyle Lowry's 3. Jacks up a 3. Young, good. Young's got 5 now.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Lowry with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. Over Collins. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now, here's Lowry. Butler at the elbow. Slam dunk by Butler.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Young looking it over. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 4. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He has 5.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Bogdanovich finds Young. It's not going to go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Bogdanovich. Young outside. Inside. And stolen by Butler. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Adebayo passes to Tucker. Misses from short range. Young left side. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
So at the and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Lowry. And they double up Butler. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Atlanta has possession. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
5 to shoot. And they recover it. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young for 3. Clock for the new shot clock. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
A hustle from Clint Capella pays off there, just working hard to keep that play going.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Young passes to Capella. It's Young on the wing. He kicks to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Count it. And it's 9 points for Trae Young. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. And he comes up with the deuce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young against Lowry. Outside Butler. Here he goes. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Jang, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Heat with some changes. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. And an intentional foul right there. In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have for the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Chang. Deflected by Oladipo.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Cloak loose. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Morris kicks to Dedmon. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. Added by Oladipo. Tipped away. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gallinari. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. There's Hero with the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Morris. Back to Oladipo. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They trailed by as many as 6 points. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. Here's Bogdanovich following the basket by Markieff Morris. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Now Oladipo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Trae Young. Now, here's Oladipo. Oh, Morris is in position. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Hunter grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, here is Young. He's got 11. He lobs it up. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot from 20 feet away. It's a hand on it. Adebayo on the follow.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Young against Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lowry from outside. Rebound, Atlanta. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Butler, no good. The Hawks trail by 3 to the inside. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. Plays it up off the glass. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Outside Lowry. Down low. Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young is double. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 1:37 left in the third. To the inside. Here's Collins.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender contests every shot he can. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Collins nails both of them.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari was checked in. Outside Robinson. To the middle. And stolen by Okongwu. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And they take the lead. He's got 17.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Pocket 2. Lowry finds Robinson. And here we go. Hawks running again. On its way from Hunter for 2. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Young. 17 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Collins. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Young is double. And finished off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Outside for Lowry. From deep. Lets it fly. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Heat ball.
Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. Robinson on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Tucker. Can't get it to fall. The Hawks leading. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Hunter. Lowry against Young. To the paint. Capella dishes to Hunter. The shake. Capella trying to free himself up. And the way up good by Hunter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Young against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Robinson misses. Atlanta leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lowry against Young. Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry passes to Tucker. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. High percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement. A good sign for an offense.
Here's Collins. Puts the move on. Hunter trying to get open. Collins good. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Young against Lowry. And outside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Young dishes to Capella. Bounce pass Young. Unloads. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Butler finds Tucker. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Young with the ball. So the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Before we get
Jason Tatum.
All right, Allie, thanks. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic, and it's Hunter in at small forward. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man, Pages, Jerome Howard, and Pages, small forward, power forward, small forward. He could just do it all, but man, those two guys are special.
Outside Young, 4-3, no good on the shot. Schroeder with it. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Now Young. Over to the left wing. And here's Capella. That shot off. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Collins. Back to Capella. Young from long range. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Collins with the slam.
And with a good feel for the game, Bogdanovic is able to effectively read the defense's pick-and-roll coverage.
Outside Tatum. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Young. Horford pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Young from long range knocks down the long J.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovic. Moves the ball to the wide open man, 4 and 6.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Young can't hit.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And finished off by Tatum.
Quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step now. He can blow by guys.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Bogdanovic. Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Young missing again.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 8 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Hunter. Rejected by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shut-down defense. Stifling shoot.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. To the inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Horford passes to Tatum. Out to Horford. Schroeder against Young. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. And here's Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Schroeder against Young. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And here's Brown for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Determining Brown's ceiling, I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Young, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Trae Young taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good. Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And if you're compiling your roster for team irrational confidence, this shooter is a strong candidate.
That's his first personal
Never want to back down.
First team foul.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Smart. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart has got his first 2 points.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, B, I mean, he's played in some big games, B. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
He may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays it.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
This is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job right there, getting close to the rim and hammering it home.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Young against Schroeder. Here's Capella. The rebound, Celtics.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And that one drops for him.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Young against Schroeder. Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Horford outside. Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. Back to Horford. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Collins. Young against Schroeder. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 points. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
And it's tied up with that one. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Horford outside. 3-pointer. Boston again missing. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Young, the pass to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Schroeder with it. He's against Jang. Horford passes to Schroeder. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Schroeder against Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Horford with the block.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. It's thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. And it's Herter penetrating. Nice D from Horford.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
That shot wide open. Brown's got 5 now.
The jumper looking better over time. And when Brown shoots with confidence, it helps make him sharper.
Williams against Schroeder. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Here's Reddish. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Off with the layup. Deflects the pass. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of... Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good... There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Taking a look at the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. Here's Young. Inside. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
And Brown's breakout offensively, it could be a surprise to some, but not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal. The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
To the left wing. Tatum against Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
You can't go on the screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. Playing him physical, sends him to the line, but he's improved as well.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Schroeder against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. Top of the key. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Smart. From the arc. And no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Get the compound, play their game.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Here's Schroeder. after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Down low. Stolen by Schroeder. In transition. Here's Smart. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Outside Young. Uses the glass on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Pritchard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The Hawks leading. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Here's Jang. Here's Herder. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Tips it. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. For Boston, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player. One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Kanter, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Now here's Williams. Gallinari with it. And it's Kanter picking him up. And stolen by Williams. In transition, here they come. Here's Pritchard. And they pick up 2. And the Celtics lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Herder. Outside Gallinari. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Kanter. And they're running. Here's Richardson. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Herder.
Well, Richardson comes from a military family. I mean, his mom was an officer in the Air Force, so he knows about discipline on and off the court. That helps him pro ball.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. On the take. Now Herder. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? No luck on that one. Kanter inside. Herder defending. Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Herder. Right side. Williams. Misses the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. And time to step away quick. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Gorgui Dieng, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Herder in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Richardson with it. Now Herder defending. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
To the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, do your best, and you live with the results.
Hernan Gomez with it. Collins there. Here's Williams. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And that's an intentional foul. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
There's Young with the three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Collins. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Young finds Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. Now Young, covered by Schroeder. To tie it up. And the nice layup by Young.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Outside, Brown. Going inside, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Young against Schroeder. Young attacking. It counts! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey, guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Young from long range. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Capella pass to Collins. The shake. Boston with a rebound. Smart outside. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Stolen by Capella. Collins inside. Tatum's there. Outside Young. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
And we talk about Tatum's demeanor. He's been killed, focused. That's the guy you want taking big shots.
Young against Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder. 1:19 left to play in the 4th. And Horford gets it to go.
Oh, and that's what you expect from your star players. I mean, Horford turns it up, including coming through with the big key bucket.
Outside Young. Schroeder against Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collins. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Schroeder passes to Tatum. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Hey, rejected by Capella.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his lip to swat away shots.
Tatum passes to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by the Hawks.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Capella with it. Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Smart. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Tatum with it. Ooh, offline. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. So Atlanta will get the first possession, and away we go here with overtime. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at center, locking down the middle. Schroeder passes to Smart. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Tatum. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hunter. Tipped. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Young. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. That's tipped. And he stays with it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Outside Young. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound, Trae Young. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Young draws the double. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 seconds.
Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. Five on the clock. Down low. Horford with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Yeah, quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen. Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Young with it. Now Horford defending. Collins outside. Horford against Young. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown passes to Horford. Sent away. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins outside. Four on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Thanks, Allie. Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. And as things get ready to roll, let's...
Good evening.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. And tonight, two clubs, Steve, that love to work their half-court sets. What can fans expect when they watch this one?
These are two unique teams. We don't see too many slow-paced teams these days, Kevin. But what you can expect is the teams trying to dominate the paint on the offensive end and on the defensive end.
Young outside. Over Williams. Williams with the block. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball against Young. Left side Levine. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5 better than most guys his size. That fits right into today's game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Now here's Vucevic. No one near him. And that one is good.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. DeRozan against Hunter. Collins looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Out to DeRozan. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ball, the pass to Vucevic to the inside. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
That one goes in.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Now Ball. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Levine's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
He feeds it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Down low, here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Young. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Williams finds Levine for the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes it to Young. 54 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot is good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Levine against Bogdanovic. Got a hand on it. They recover it. And they'll keep possession. Vucevic dishes to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Ball. And Levine throws it down.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And Ball slams it in.
I have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Caruso to the paint. Here's Jones. And he jams it right over to Capella. Wow.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Young scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
White the pass to Bradley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jones with it, guarded by Hunter. Knocked loose. Pass to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Baseline try. Again, the Hawks score.
The shot chart will tell you this isn't Young's favorite spot, but with a little effort, he makes it work.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williams passes to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Johnson against Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Here's Jang. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
White looking around. The pass to Caruso. Back to White. 5 on the clock over Williams. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from White.
Nice touch from the mid-range. You can't give Kobe White these looks.
To the paint. Here's Jang. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Jang's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White dishes to Johnson. Outside, Jones. Back to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Herter from down in the low post. It goes. Herter has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Ball surveying the defense. Kick out to LaVine. From 15 feet away and stolen by Jang. Now here's Williams. Pass to Jang. With 4 seconds on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. It's his first trip for the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That's good from Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Here's Williams. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Williams is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ball. After the made shot from John Collins. Ball kicks to LaVine. Back to Ball. A 3 ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 8. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team, not just for himself.
Now DeRozan. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. DeRozan against Capella. Levine wide open. Offline with his 3. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. He kicks it to Collins. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. On the wing, Levine. Takes it inside. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Young looking around. Excellent D there from Williams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Bulls trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, and stolen by Hunter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Team third.
Outside, Levine. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach Levine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Williams' shot is off. Bulls trail by 6. The 19-foot shot, and the shot is long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And finished off by Jang.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Williams against Ball. For 3, Levine. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Ball substitution.
1:12 left to play here in the third. Inside, it's stolen by Bradley. And White kicks to Caruso. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Williams. And there's the try. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first basket.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Back to White. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. He dishes it to Johnson. And the basket is good.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. To the inside. Left side, Williams. Driving the lane. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Using the big to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks on top. They're up by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. In the corner, Collins with it. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich left side. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Young with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And that one drops. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks. This guy picks his spots.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ball with it. He's against Young. Here's Williams. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's Young on the wing. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Young. Clock at 6. inside. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Ball finds Vucevic. Bogdanovich against Levine. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Young with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Young with no one around. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. From deep. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he's way off from outside. And here's Levine. No good. And so Atlanta takes this one. But thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And we've got...
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Heat, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Young. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside Young. To the wing on the left. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. For 3, Robinson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Young to the paint. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Robinson. And here's Butler. Lowry outside. The 3 is up.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Young, the pass to Capella. Collins outside. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Tucker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. Fires, top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Tucker, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Adebayo against Capella. Left side Hunter. Inside. Rebounded by Butler.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Robinson finds Adebayo. Now here's Butler, guarded by Capella. Butler passes to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Capella. The Hawks trailing. To the middle. The kick out to Young. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got his second basket on the night.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. Second chance shot. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Outside Young. Offline with a 3. It's all tied in Miami. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center spot. Now here's Lowry, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks, Gorgie
Young against Lowry, down low. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot off that time, and Miami will go the other way with it. Inside. Down low. Here's Adebayo. He drains it from the right block. Adebayo's got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hunter finds Collins. Here's Young. Back to Collins. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Jang. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Young against Oladipo. Pass to Hero.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Outside for Gallinari. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Strus. Now Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside Herter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
so weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Herder, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Now, Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Pass to Dedmon. 1:14 left in the second period. To the inside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Dedmon's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Williams against Oladipo. Puts the move on. Jang. The 15-footer. Williams misses. The Heat with the lead. Hero, the pass to Morris. From behind the arc. Hero, no good. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Back to Herder. The offensive rebound. It's Herder on the wing. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herder with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Fires from the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been...
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Herder. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Strus. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Strus. A good look from Gallinari. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Herder. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
That's his second personal foul. First,
and we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Robinson. Out to Lowry. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 6. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, he really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he does.
Count it. Good. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Pass to Butler. Lowry against Young. Back to Lowry. Now here's Butler. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter passes to Collins. Young with it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lowry with it. He has 6. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Butler. Lowry's got 9 points.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
There's Young with the 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside Tucker. Stolen by Collins.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Young attacking. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Atlanta ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Give him 8.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And here's Lowry. He's got 9. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. And here's Robinson. Back to Butler. Here's Robinson. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shoots from the line. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Miami lead.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Heat out in front. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Now here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Clock at 4. The Hawks need to get one up here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
And just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Capella. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Trae Young. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
First team foul.
Now Young.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Butler finds Robinson. Adebayo. Great positioning on the putback.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Looking to get it going. Young can't hit.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella, another shot block.
Atlanta is shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Butler with a steal. Fast break Miami. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Collins outside. A minute 58 left in the game. And Collins with the slam.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Lowry against Young. Right side Robinson. Lowry outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Young against Lowry. Young with it. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Hunter against Butler. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Up top, Young. Pounded by Adebayo. Here's Capella. Nice move. He connects.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Lowry against Young. Here's Robinson. It's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And here's Lowry from the arc. They get it again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Young attacking, and it's in.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. We're not messing around. We are.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And here's Schroeder following Shooting the three-pointer by Trae Young. Tatum passes to Horford. It's good.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Schroeder, Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space dried up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Smart passes to Tatum. Here's Schroeder, defended by Young. To the middle. That's good from Horford on the assist by Schroeder. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Tatum. The baseline J. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
At the elbow, Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young against Schroeder. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Collins. Here we go, one-on-one. Hunter kicks to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Hunter against Brown. Shot to stop the run, and Brown throws it down hard.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Smart passes to Horford. Brown against Hunter. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Young, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
Passes to Brown. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
.43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young outside, down low, Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got 5.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
There's the pass to Tatum. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Young outside. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets and knife inside.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He put together quite a... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center. Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schroeder, left side. Fires the three. Atlanta with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Young, good.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Schroeder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Young pass to Hunter. Kicks to Collins. To the paint. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Collins. Brown dishes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Young looking it over. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Young finds Capella. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Brown. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
To the middle. The kick out to Williams. Hawks passing it around. And it's Gallinari missing. Celtics trail by 11. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Williams. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Schroeder kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
To see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave, no doubt.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Smart dishes to Brown. Schroeder outside. Feeds it to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams with the ball. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points and 4 assists. Bad.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford at the 5. Home in the paint. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
And Young, here we go. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Inside and stolen by Tatum. Here's Smart. Horford trying to free himself up. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Bogdanovich against Smart. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Horford with it. Capella covering. Tatum on the wing. He's got 11. Horford the pass to Smart. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Collins grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
The Hawks leading.
2 minutes.
Young inside. He's against Williams. And the turnover again by Atlanta. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Richardson outside. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle twice.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Cantor. Richardson for three. And stolen by Jang. Here's Gallinari. And it's blocked.
And this is what Josh Richardson brings to your team on the defensive end. Send it back.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Right side, Williams. Here's Jang. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. Cantor trying to free himself up. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williams looking around. Pass to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. And finished off by Jang.
Well, how about the aggressiveness at the point of attack? Zhang finishing like he means it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson outside. And he converts the layup.
But Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
Now off the inbound. That's good from Williams, the assist from Gallinari.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
They get a hand on it. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Outside Williams. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way to take the lead. And they get it back. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Richardson's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Young against Schroeder. Young inside. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Young. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Boston ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Brown right side. To take the lead. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Tatum with it and guarded by Capella. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Hunter against Brown. Hunter kicks to Young. He dishes it to Capella. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young dishes to Capella. Basket counts. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Brown, good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Schroeder finds Tatum. He takes it in. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 3. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Schroeder. Smart against Capella. Over Smart. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Brown against Hunter. And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Brown. And he lays it straight in. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Brown. To the wing right side. Horford dishes to Tatum. No good on that one. Collins with some nice D. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Young. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago. We're just...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop, Alex. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Young against Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Hunter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Now Ball. About a minute played here so far in the first. He's off on the layup. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Takes it inside, and it's rejected.
Solid shot blocker in his position. Ball slim. It allows him to make a difference.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Young. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. Over to DeRozan. Here's Collins. Another shot. And it's Chicago with a board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Letting the game come naturally. I love how Levine measures ahead of time when to take fast shots.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Here's Ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Tries to save it, and they get it back. DeRozan outside. Bogdanovich against Levine. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. No good from outside. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Back to Williams. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he drives in.
2 minutes.
Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Collins outside. Left side Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot from the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
A minute 31 left in the first. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn, because when Levine gets up for a slam, Zach will put on a show.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. For the finish. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Young.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Young finds Capella. Collins outside. Outside Young. Back to Capella. Crafty move. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Young against Ball. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Shot from 12. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Here's ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Chicago. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
And the chemistry, I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
And Atlanta has possession. The Bulls making their last shot, and there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young from long range.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Back to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Young. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's got his third basket on the night right there.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass from the tip-in.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. On the wing, Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Bogdanovich from long range. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Pass to DeRozan. Now Vucevic shoots over Capella. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Down low. Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Assist from
Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Chicago. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Bradley, and he banks in the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. Jones grabs the board. Chicago leading. Outside White. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Left side Jones. The kick out to White. Over Gallinari. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Williams. Gallinari inside. He's guarded by White. A nice shot by Gallinari.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams against White. Pass to Bradley. Back to White. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Chicago.
And so he makes both from the line. Outside, Williams. It could go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams. And
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Now here's LaVine. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. LaVine's got 11.
LaVine is going to make you pay from there. You got to guard him closer than that.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Well, the Bulls shooting at 45% of the game so far. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Here's Young. The Bulls making their last shot. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Defensively, you can't let a streak shooter get into a groove. LaVine's been on fire.
Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Collins. Down low. Here's Capella. Outside Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
LaVine passes to DeRozan. Left side Williams. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Here's Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Outside White. Pass to Bradley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bradley's got 6.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Outside, Williams. Now Gallinari. Williams finds Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Williams.
2 minutes.
4 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Pass to Reddish. Outside Herter. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Back to White. Pass to Bradley. The kick out to White. Right side Jones. Outside Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Williams up top. He's guarded by White for the lead. Oh, sweet move. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Williams against White. Here's Caruso, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second
for Chicago. They've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams against White. Fires the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And this is how White is built. I mean, you'll probably always see him take around half his shots from three-point land.
Williams against White. Pass to Jang. Now here's Gallinari. Back to Jang. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front, up 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Hawks. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herter in a shooting guard. And it's Ball off the drive. And he slams it in one-handed.
Look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane and finish.
Young against Ball. Inside. Here's Capella. And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
But they've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
To the paint. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Capella. Levine against Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
At 6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Young against Ball. Outside for Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Bulls have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And here's Ball. Outside, Williams. DeRozan outside. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Young. What a terrific move that is.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Up top Ball, guarded by Young. Shot from 16. And too long on the shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Time running out for the Hawks.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown, knocks down the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Accepting more responsibility over time. Bogdanovich, I mean, you gotta love his willingness to take these shots.
Ball with it, picked up by Collins. DeRozan outside. Outside for Levine. 5 on the clock. And Levine, throw it down.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Ball. Now here's DeRozan. Ball right side. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots over Young. No good off the back of the rim. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Stolen by Ball. And he lobs it up, and Vucevic slams it in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now here's Young. Williams grabs the board. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Levine passes to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. This one belongs to Chicago. This one was in the balance right until the final.